Outdoor activities are such an integral part of life here in Australia. But if you're an Indian, you land in Adelaide, you're first thinking the Adelaide Oval, which is right there. You're wondering, where are you going to play the cricket? Well, if you're part of the Adelaide University, you can see that's the central business district, and right in the heart of the city, overlooking the Adelaide Oval, is the home ground of the Adelaide University Cricket Club, where you get to play if you're part of the university. More than 100 years of history of this club. I've been told there are more than 13 district clubs spread over Adelaide. They practice on Tuesdays, they practice on Thursdays, and they get to play games all over the weekend. So it's time for the summer, and how could it be when you have facilities like this that you don't spot Indian students having a hit out there in the net? Let's go surprise them. It's time to pad up. Come on, let's play some cricket. Did you get that? And when you're done playing all that cricket, you feel a bit tired and you're reminded of the fact that you're actually here to study. Bring out your course book or come with your mates for a coffee or a drink from the uni bar. Settle in one of these various lawns that are spread around the campus and just take in a moment to remind yourselves why you traveled all those million miles away from home to become more independent, to learn more about the world. The Adelaide University would be the right choice. I've got Abhishek and I've got Ujjwal. Yeah, good to meet you boys. Yeah, it's always good to meet young Indians traveling away, studying in unis, make us proud. How old are you, Abhishek?
I'm 24.
24?
Yeah.
And I believe you just joined the uni this year.
Yeah, this is my first sem, yes.
This is your first sem?
Yeah.
I would probably presume you'd be in kindergarten, senior kindergarten. I'm joking. Ujjwal, what about you? Where are you from?
So I'm from Dehradun. I'm 24 years old. I just finished my master's last week and I've been in Adelaide for around like 2 years now.
You finished your master's at 24?
Yeah.
What do you got to do now? Life is done.
Looking for jobs?
I'm just...
कैसा लगा मेरा मजाक?
Yeah.
I want to talk this,
Yeah.
right? I mean, just tell me, when you guys landed in Adelaide, and probably for you it's been many years now, how easy was it to just feel at home?
Although it was a little bit tough in the starting because it's like quite difficult to here surviving without a part-time job. So once I got a job, it was very easy. We have the Adelaide Oval nearby. The cricket ground is also nearby the uni. So it's like very welcoming atmosphere.
Yeah.
The cricket ground, just like I said, I made a lot of friends here. I can find a lot of people here. So
It's
yeah,
pretty
was-
cool.
Yeah, it is.
What about you? I've seen you have a very good net session.
Yeah, pretty good.
Where are you from?
I'm from Mumbai.
Of course.
So-
I could tell you've had a lot of Mumbai ka pani and Mumbai ka khana.
Yeah.
It's cricket in your genes.
Yeah, it has been played since my school days. Didn't play through the bachelors. Now back in Australia, enjoying it, playing again. Yeah, pretty good playing, yeah.
So tell me one thing, you land in Adelaide,
Yeah.
and I'm sure that cricket would have been very high on your agenda, right?
Yeah, like it was higher on the agenda before coming as well. Like,
Also, did you like check Adelaide,
yeah,
my
all
options?
Yes, gone through the university website for the teams and all, how all the culture is.
Wow.
You believe in Australia, if you're coming, there's going to be cricketing culture. So yeah, I was on the grounds playing with the team.
How easy was it? You've landed here, you've told them that you want to play cricket. How easily was it? Because this is a prestigious club,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
very welcoming, I've heard.
Welcoming as well, yeah. So they had this new players day where they bring in
Okay.
all the new players who have just joined the university, who can come and have a play, and then they can decide if they want to play serious season ball cricket or they just want to have fun, play on the
there's fun
weekends.
casual cricket as
Yeah,
well.
casual cricket is also
Oh,
there. You
lovely.
can just come on with your friends, play around on the wickets, have fun and go back. If you want to play serious cricket as well, you join the club, be a member, and you play for the team as well. So currently I'm playing for the team, so yeah, it's good. We have many Australians here, Indians here, we have mixed people. It's a pretty multicultural club, so yeah, it's pretty good playing with the club.
Are you happy you chose this city?
Yeah, I'm pretty much happy. It's very it's a small city, so things are not too far away. Like you can go around places which are like 20 minutes walk. So like I just live in the city. For me, the ground is like 15 minutes away from my home.
Wow.
The Adelaide Oval is like 10 minutes away. It's like I live in Mumbai. For me to go to Wankhede is a task, and for me to go to Adelaide Oval is such a easy thing to do. So yeah, it's pretty good here. Yeah.
Good to see you happy faces.
Yeah.
Good to see you do well. It's also great to know that it's not just for the serious cricketers, right?
Yeah.
That there is a lot of casual engagement that can be there because, you know, for creaking bones and age like mine, I can't really compete with him. You all take on. You all take on. That's easy. That's what it is. It is one culture to the other, but it's cricket that connects the two, and it's actually a beautiful blend. How could it be that I meet about 15 Indian students and I don't see anyone in an Indian cricket team jersey? It had to be. You've seen it at Australian grounds. I've spoken to Australian cricketers and they say it's annoying because it's meant to be our home grounds, but you only see a sea of blue. And it had to be one who's wearing the jersey and the other who's representing the men in blue. There's an Indian takeover. I can't help it. Boys, how are we doing? Where are we from?
I'm from Gujarat.
And in Gujarati.
And I'm from Mumbai.
You're from Mumbai?
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. Are you Gujarati from Mumbai?
I'm Marathi.
You're a proper Marathi.
Marathi
Okay.
Murga.
Oh, lovely. See, you talk about cultures meeting here. There are cultures meeting within India. How easy was it not just to meet other Indians, but just to meet other students from all different walks of life when you came to the Adelaide University? How quickly did you feel at home?
To be fair, I had an image in my mind that Australians will be kind of rude because of all the sledging we heard on the TV.
Oh, you guys grew up just watching the cricket. Yeah. But fair enough. Fair enough. That could be a mindset, and it's actually a very good answer. Why don't you clear the air for everyone?
Yeah, but turns out that's not the case at all. They are sweeter than anyone I can find back in India.
Oh, wow. That's a big comparison now. What about cricket? I mean, when did you get in? Which year did you get in?
I was the one who came in late. So like, let's come in for the trials. Let's see what happens. So it's like they were like, okay, you can join in because they like I was bit playing back in my country. That when I was like, as I said as well, that from playing to Mumbai's Kanga League to Kanga's League over here, so it's been a very different stage. Over here.
Let me tell people who are watching, Kanga League in Mumbai is a cricket tournament that's played right after the monsoon. Yeah. It's called Kanga League. And what he's saying is from playing in the Kanga League to playing in the League of the Kangas.
Yeah,
the kangaroos, he means. Look at these creative Indians. Look at them. Huh? Well done. So I know that you guys have Diwali festivals and all of that. But like late in the evening, do you still do like Indian things? Do you like just catch up? I don't know. Watch maybe channels from back home. Do people cook here?
Yeah, actually you
everybody
can say
does.
I started cooking. I was like back in India. I was like, Mama, please the khana do.
Mama's boys.
Yeah, burji bana do. But over here, like from starting, like making up bed, kitchen, bathroom.
Welcome to life, my dear friend.
Welcome to life, you can say.
Yeah.
So lucky enough to have a few friends over here who has been here before me.
Yeah.
But Tarak Mehta and dinner stays constant.
Yo, so you still watch Tarak Mehta on the
Yeah,
TV?
every time. With dinner.
Gujarati with dinner. It's actually a great wake-up call. We are slightly spoilt. I know back home in India, everything's done by mums and dads.
Yeah.
So that's another great reason, I think, for kids to come out here in university, learn about life, get independent, make their own bed, buy your own groceries, do your own cooking. I know it might sound basic to more than half the world, but for some spoiled mama's boys, it's not that basic.
A few moments later.
It's not very hard to explore the Indian connections here in Adelaide. And when you say Indian connections, there are two things that come right on top of your mind. You're thinking good Indian food and you're thinking a cricketing connect. And both of them come together and meet here at the British Raj, one of the most popular restaurants with the Indians and, believe it or not, the Indian cricket team. For almost a decade and a half, there hasn't been a single trip that the Indian cricket team has made to this beautiful city and not dined right here. One of the reasons for that is a man who's very popular with the Indian team, Suman Bhai, who moved all the way from Hyderabad and is now serving delicacies here.
Yeah, that's Rohit Paji there, Kohli and his...
Kohli and family.
Yeah, and
It's a Kohli and
yeah.
family.
And Mr. Tendulkar.
Your local Hyderabadi boy,
Yeah, Oja.
Pragyan Oja.
And Mahibai.
And there's Mahi Bhai. That's the Australian cricket
That's
team?
the Australian shirt. This one we catered for Australian team at Playford Hotel in 2000, I think 12 and 13.
Zahir Khan, I see. Oh, there's Gautam Gambhir, Parthiv
Yeah.
Patel, Viru.
Viru, yeah.
Viru would have enjoyed his biryani.
Yeah.
So you're the reason you give them
Yeah.
good food and they perform very well in Adelaide.
Yeah.
Look at that. There's Shikhar Dhawan, Ajinkya Rahane, Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli. In fact, there's a lot of Virat. So what would you say your speciality is? Do you have an all-Indian menu or is there...
We do all proper South Indian biryanis, tikkas, chicken 65, chili chickens, and then we got a North Indian specialty of this butter chicken, chicken tikka masala, and saag paneer, and all the saag varieties are very good from here. And then the goat curry, especially from British Raj, is
Yeah.
special.
It's special?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm guessing in Adelaide you're on your way to becoming the GOAT.
That's Mr. Kohli signed by his own.
And if Virat has signed it, you know, it's not just the non-vegetarian stuff. Even the vegetarian stuff must be very good because he's partly vegan now. But another someone special that we meet here as we dine in on some lovely Indian food is somebody who had dreams to play for India but has found his own little cricketing setup all the way here in Adelaide. I'm going to make you meet someone who is very connected with the cricketing circles here. We'll meet him over our meal. You can tell that there is a very passionate Indian chef in the kitchen because the chicken tikka, the samosa, the seekh kebab, the paneer pakoras, it looks absolutely authentic and it smells great. But along with authentic passion for Indian cooking, we've got authentic passion for cricket. Meet Aryan, this young man who's come all the way from Punjab, who enjoys playing a lot of club cricket here, studies at the Adelaide University. And it's lovely to meet you, Aryan.
Likewise.
Yeah? How many years that you've been in Adelaide now?
It's been almost 3 years now. That's
You
what
came
I'm-
here to play cricket.
Yeah.
Tell me a little more. I mean, of all the places in the world, why did you pick Adelaide?
My initial thought was going to Canada, but after listening to one of Virat's interview actually of how Adelaide it's his favorite destination. It's his second home. He's scored a lot of runs there. I'm a big Virat fan. So I didn't apply anywhere else after that. I'm like, I'm going to Adelaide.
You literally heard a Virat Kohli interview.
Yeah.
And you picked the city that you were going to invest your future into.
I am
Wow.
a huge Viratian.
Amazing. And so how was the whole experience, you know, getting in? Because you guys got in when the time was a bit tough.
Yeah.
How has the experience been so far?
So initially we didn't know much of how cricket works over here, but as we talked to more and more people, we got into community clubs. From there on, our journey started.
How different is the experience of playing club cricket in India and playing club cricket here?
I would say in India we've got a lot of quality players, but in Australia we've got less quantity but a lot of quality in the players in Australia.
And I also believe that you don't just play for the club, you've also got an opportunity to coach.
Yeah. So initially we played just as players, but recently only in the start of this season, and an opportunity came along, and it was great knowing the club, knowing our experience back in India. We've played state cricket over there, so they were happy to have somebody with such a lot of experience in cricket, and they just needed somebody to guide their players, so why not?
So you're also like, I mean, you're making some money on the side while you do the coaching gig?
Yes. For the season, they offer us certain amount, and then that includes all of our sponsorships as well, all of the gear, jerseys, whatever. So
And the clubs that you play here, right? There must be a big Asian setup. You're telling me you're playing against a former Sri Lanka international.
yeah, Shaminda Ranga, yeah. Everyone, if each country has some or the other high grade player playing over in Melbourne. Some are here in Adelaide, but yeah, we've got a lot of exposure playing over here.
Have you ever met Virat Kohli?
I have came across him twice or thrice in the last series when he came for the World Cup, but yeah, I never got a chance to.
Oh, beautiful. We'll keep chatting. Why don't you eat as well? Yeah, what a story. I mean, you never know who's watching, what they're watching, how you end up inspiring them. When I meet Virat, I will tell him about you.
It will be an
Okay.
honor.
Promise, I will tell him about this story that there is a young Indian kid who moved to Adelaide because you feel home at Adelaide. That's a very authentic story, just like the chicken tikka that we're eating.